knocking at my door. 12 black boots on my bedroom floor. What they want with Rascal, I'm not sure. Took me to the station, 8:30, for a fight that I had recently. Say they got me on CCTV, and that pussy always told on me. Look, when you hear them sirens coming, I can hear them sirens coming. When you hear them sirens coming, I can hear them sirens coming.
Paging Dr. B, emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B, emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B, emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B. Paging Dr. B, emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B, emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B, emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B, emergency.
Toxic sickness. Rave music 24 hours a day. Listen on all of your devices on the MyTunes radio app. Originate, not imitate. In the dark, I see you smile. Do you feel my heat on my skin? Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. No longer fire. Don't be so shy. You're right. You're right. Take off my clothes. Won't ask me further. Don't ask me why. You're right. You're right. Take off my clothes. No longer fire. Don't be so shy. You're right. You're right. Take off my clothes.
Hello everybody! Yes, sorry, we are a bit late, but once again, welcome to the Cheesy Tuesday, as is the last Tuesday of the month with Gabberdisco Night Live. So yes, what can we expect for today? We can expect our startup mix, so the cheese lords can prepare themselves, and afterwards, in around 1 hour from now, we will have a new release coming up. So I will say, let's start with the show, and then see you all in a couple of. See you all in an hour from now.
We got to take a little time. Time to find that feeling. Shuffle and swing, get the beat to do their thing. Did backflips across the floor when our DJs played one more.
And your spirit be free.
Whatever.
Wo passiert das denn? Wo ist der Merger? Wo ist hier Fashion? Wo ist Musik? Wo ist Architektur? Ich sehe so ein paar Prints, ein paar Poster, aber das ist es doch nicht. Ich kann mich noch daran nicht mehr erlabern. Das muss doch weitergehen. Das ist alles so eine Komfortzone.
Will it blend? That is the question.
Riverside, motherfucker.
was kommt jetzt?
Den griechischen Scheißdrecker!
Let's roll, bitch.
So it must suck, yeah, right? It sucks so hard.
Oh man, all this verbal abuse is making my nips hard. You hear that? They called you exotic. Which is just people talk for awesome. Which is what you are. No, that was all sarcasm. Yes! All of it! You fox-eared asshole!
Oh, how sweet it is!
I want you to stop wasting my time!
Und dann fängt das Ganze schon wieder von vorne an.
Ich reite los auf meinem Joko. be a party in my mouth.
Go for something a little more epic. Wow, epic fucking fail.
Spaß hatte ich schon 40 Jahre nicht mehr. Und nun alle ausziehen.
Parasites of the entertainment industry.
Und jetzt kommt der Part, wo wir stilvoll durchdrehen.
thought of you stopping that.
Let's do this!
Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
Let's sing even faster. No. That's too fast. Let's slow down.
thing we need is Gabberdisco.
Selected slow and horrible.
Great choice.
Okay, Gabbers, clap your hands to this.
Gave a shit about this from the beginning?
I hate this party.
Can you translate that for dumb guys? Who might also be a little drunk?
Consider him mentally defective, a lunatic acting irrationally? Or is it possible he's as sane as you and I, and there indeed is method to his madness?
Gabberdisco.
coast, there's nothing to it.
My God, it's full of stars.
Hey guys, what's the word?
Bird. Bird is the word. Nice. Let's crank it. Bird.
Yes, everybody, welcome back to Gabberdisco Night Live. So yes, yeah, as this is the last Tuesday of the month, that also means it's Cheesy Tuesday. So let's welcome all the cheese lords back into this show. As for today, on top of me we have Crisis. On the top right of me we have Stormtrooper, and on the right side of me we have the Speed Freak. So, well, to all the cheese lords out there, once again, welcome back to the show. Yeah, how have you been the last month? Yeah, should we start with Chris?
Yes, I have spent too much time on music this month. Just on the Gabberdisco music, and because I first started working on one track, I had it all planned out. The melody, I had all the samples ripped, and I had everything in my arrangement. I was gonna start on the hard part of my track. I had like 4 minutes or something, and then I was like, I really hate this track because I already had another idea with a cooler melody and stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought I could add it to the track I already had, but it didn't quite fit. So I decided that I would make a whole new track. So I spent twice as long on music this month. So that was my month.
So your month was only making music, is nothing else.
Yeah, I've gone to the IKEA a few times with my mother-in-law because she had to buy new furniture. So we had some Swedish balls, which are pretty good, and went to the playground a few times with my daughters, and spent most of the time inside making music.
Nice, nice. How's your sleeping schedule?
It's pretty good actually, because the little one is still sleeping, as it should, only waking up for breastfeeding, so I could not complain at all.
Okay, so there's a huge upgrade.
Yes.
Nice. And how is your sleeping?
My sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, it's always shorter than I wanted to have, but like when I go to bed at 12 o'clock, I have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning for work. So 7 hours. I think it's better than gemiddeld.
Average.
Better than average.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 7 hours is definitely a good sleep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Speed Freak, how was your month?
Yeah, pretty lots of musical work also, but I started with a track for this month right the day after the last stream, so already last month, and basically was done with the track in the middle of July, so 2 weeks ago, but I finally had enough time for working on a track to add all the details I would like to add every time, but this time I had enough time for that, so lots of edits, lots of extra effects and stuff, and for now and for once I have a track that feels finished. Like I said in past, a track is never finished, but I wouldn't know where to squeeze something into the new one. And
this is definitely the first time I hear something like that from you.
Yeah. The hard part was kind of difficult to mix, but we can get to that later. Besides that, all the crazy amount of berries is now ready outside. So we have strawberries, raspberries, Johannisbeeren, black and red ones, and Stachelbeeren, and everything basically. So my wife's cooking lots of jam and jelly, and nice. This year nature provides us a lot. Really, it's a good year outside for harvest. Also with the apples and things which are still to come. So nice.
How about the other greens?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I found my formula now. After 1 year of trying here and this and that, now I'm found the perfect conditions, and yeah, I guess this week I will have another harvest and start a new batch at the same time, so I'll be ready for winter.
Nice, nice. So, is your wife also going to make what's it called, compote?
Yeah, jam. Or you mean the?
Yeah, the one that lasts even longer.
Yeah, that's what she's doing actually. The
Okay.
ones that last longer. Compote to me is a thing you cook up and have to eat soonish, and jam is in classes, I think.
Okay, then I probably think of those Slavic compote, because those you can keep longer. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, well, really good to hear. How's your sleep?
Open window, it's quiet outside, and I sleep like a baby should, I guess.
Well, Peter, how was your month?
I thought you were going to ask me about my sleep. My sleep is actually pretty good.
Okay, I don't need to ask you that.
My month was actually pretty quiet. Music-wise, I only did the Gabberdisco track, and yeah, I was also working on some other project with a Italian female rapper, but that didn't take that much time. Yeah, and apart from that, I spent a lot of time outside, in the garden, in the forest, in nature, with my family. Yeah, that's basically all I can say about this month.
Oh, nice. So, other than that, jeez, what I want to say. So, spending out in the nature also with the kids, because I'm guessing your kids are on summer holiday as well.
Not yet. Summer holiday is starting next week.
Oh, okay. So that's different.
Yeah, in Germany and especially Bavaria is Bavaria is the last what's it called, district? No, the last part of Germany that starts with summer holidays. I think everybody else already is 1 month on summer holiday, and then holidays in Bavaria only start.
Okay, but the week stays equal, right?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Okay. So then you're still enjoying them going to school, and starting from next week, it's
no, they're not going to school. Philip is still in kindergarten, and Simon is the one before kindergarten, daycare. I don't know what it's called exactly. Yeah, but they're both enjoying it, and from next week on, they're gonna be on holiday at their grandma.
Oh, okay, nice. Not for the whole summer, right?
No, only for like 10 days.
So, any plans?
Really intensely doing nothing.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds like the perfect thing to do when your kids are away.
Yeah, well deserved. So, yeah, today we also have a new release. So, Martin, can you tell us something about this new release?
Yes, it's a new EP, regular Gabberdisco EP, as usual on the main label. It has just been released by me, and I'll put the link to the chat. This time there was not really a concept for the whole EP like with the last one, but somehow it's a cool package, all 4 tracks together. Like I heard all of them together in one bundle for the first time today also for the mastering. So it's a nice round full package.
Oh,
Really
nice. So, how much is it?
It's 4 tracks, €5.
4 tracks, €5. So everybody go support Gabberdisco, of course. So wait, let me take this. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Give me a second. So 4 tracks, €5. And what is the title called?
Reaching Beyond the Limit.
Reaching Beyond the Limit. So for €5, 4 tracks, it's definitely amazing to hear more Gabberdisco music. So yeah, let's not keep you all waiting, and just let's start with the very first track, which is gonna be the Speed Freak with Ego Maniac.
Those who dare, those who hunger for dominance, they understand. They see that ego is the voice that whispers, "You are not done yet." Ego is the fire that burns down doubt and demands that you rise again, no matter how hard you fall. Ego is the fuel. Embrace it, and the game is yours. this.
Strive to get everything done. I play by all the rules, but I very rarely won. I smile and chant, I laugh, but that's to no avail. I run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have gone insane. They come back round and pass me while they're fucking off again.
I'd do anything in my power to lose myself for an hour. Cause staying at home just tastes sour. The lights, the hype, the decks, the mic. I might just write this track all night. Can't get enough of the buzz. Addicted to the speakers rush. I dance, I stop, the bassline pumps. I grip my teeth, the crowd, they jump. I take my core back to my brain. We came, we saw, we killed the rain.
Supposed to be.
I just feel like I don't have a stomach for it anymore.
I no more fucks to give. I no more fucks to give. I no more fucks. I no more fucks. I no more fucks to give.
understand this. Only those willing to put themselves first, to put their needs, their vision, their ambition above all
Martin,
else,
what can you
will
tell
stand
us about
above
this
the rest.
track that you just made?
Yeah, at first the idea was to finally also use a Maniac by Michael Zambello. So nearly the whole thing is based on the harmonies and chord progressions of that Maniac. But the vocals were switched, of course, to Iron Maiden and whatever. Irene Cara sings a verse. Yeah, and I came across some interesting poser vocals and a song called Egomaniac by Hume League. So I turned the whole Maniac into an Egomaniac, and so I had a topic finally and was able to add lots of small things and topic samples, and that's always the point in a track when I get there where I can add extra spice. That's what I like the most, and this month for once I had the time to do so.
So you did said something shockingly before, something I never heard you say. Could you repeat what you said? About
What was it?
That your track is finished.
That is actually
finished. Yeah, this is finished. That's my only finished track in my life so far. I was able to add everything, had enough time to lay out the stereo, and yeah, everybody listen with headphones. It's really worth it. There's lots of stuff going on this time. And yeah, so this one is finished. Shame on me, but it's finished.
So there's not going to be a version 55 of it?
No.
So yeah, it's definitely an amazing track. So yeah, Egomaniac. It's definitely one of my favorites. Now let's go over to the next track, which is gonna be Crisis with Pixelated Panic Attack.
This is a journey into my ass, a realm where no sound should echo, yet somehow it does. Vibrations, mystery, tension, each step tighter than the last. This is a deep dive, a sonic enema. This is a journey into my ass. This is a journey into my ass.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. 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 Come on, girl, shake.
The year Gabberdisco becomes unstoppable.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
up. I'm not stuck up. Yeah. Turn the kick up and just rock, baby. Pop, don't stop. Stick out your butt and shake what you got.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We're now ready for takeoff.
It's always darkest before the...
You should be kissing my ass right now!
Number 2, Pixelated Panic Attack by Crisis. So, Chris, what can you tell us about this amazing track of yours?
Well, I told a story about starting all over again. So that's that. And we were talking about us guys that we do not like to use AI for making music. But I think the one thing that you can use AI for is for making vocal samples, like the one I used in the intro, Journey into My Ass. Another one, the other Leslie Nielsen sample in the middle. So that you can do some really funny stuff with that. So that's the only thing I would use AI for. Yeah.
That and isolating.
Of
creating
course.
vocals and isolating stuff, then
Yeah, it would be great if they would perfect that. Like you can get perfect samples if you want to isolate some synthesizer or voice. If they can use AI to fill in the missing pieces, that would be great. But,
so basically, it's okay to use AI as an instrument, but not as a ghost producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if you can use it as a tool to help you achieve better things. You know.
That's definitely true. So yeah, definitely also an amazing track. I'll say let's go over to the next one, which is gonna be Hectaka with Hammerhead.
Just a real thing, show me what it feels like. Just a lady light, just a move back.
Track number 3, Hecteka with Hammerhead. Yeah, it's a quality of a track, but that is with all the Gabberdisco tracks, of course. So, looking at the time, let's go over to track number 4, which is from Stormtrooper. Let's see, is this Guslim all day long?
Gözleme.
Gushleme. What does it even mean?
It's a Turkish pancake.
Oh, okay. Turkish pancake all day long. So there's gushleme all day long.
how we do it.
It goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Tip it low, then you bring it up slow. Run it up one time, run it back once more. Run, everybody move, run. Let me see you move, run. Rock it to the groove, now shake it to the moon because the sun. Everybody in the club, give me a run. If you ready to move, say yeah. One time for you, might say yeah. Well, I'm ready for it, let me show you. You want to groove, I'ma show you how to move. Come on.
Like some kind of beer party.
That's not fair. Up till now, I've been revving as shit.
Last track, Lemmy All Day Long by Stormtrooper. So, Peter, I am guessing that you really love Lemmy?
Yeah, but it's not really about my love for Lemmy. The story behind that is that we have been on holiday in Turkey in May this year in a family resort, and it was all inclusive. And as you probably know, kids like to eat all day and sometimes all night. So there was food all around the clock. You could eat anytime. And the thing that our kids ate the most, you are maybe guessing it. And why is your wife laughing?
I have no idea. Wait.
Das steckt mich an.
What's happening?
Oh, so I
apparently the cat did something.
Apparently, our sort of half-tailless cat has a poofy tail. It looks like a rabbit. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Okay. So Guslame all day long and eating all day long. Sorry,
Yeah, my two children were crazy about those Turkish pancakes, especially with chocolate. So yeah, each and every day we spend like half of the time next to the Gözleme pavilion, and we're eating chocolate pancakes. And actually, all of the songs I used in this track were songs that were playing at the pool like every day.
Okay. Oh,
yeah. So I wrote them all down and used them for this track.
So it's more of a of your Turkey holiday BGM.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay, that's a good story about it. So, how many Gush lemons were devoured per day?
Yeah, I would say like 3
Per person?
per person. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
Jesus. Okay, that's quite a lot then.
It was on purpose that I chose the track title all day long.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, €5 for amazing tracks, Gabberdisco 61, reaching beyond the limits. It is out now. Yeah, Martin, can you type in !album?
Yes,
Help
I
me
can.
out. Not !penis, because that doesn't work anymore. So go over to the Twitch link and you see the Gabberdisco Bandcamp. Definitely go support Gabberdisco by buying their release. And if you have enough money to spare, also buy their whole discography, because it is definitely worth it. And due to your patronage, these amazing people are able to feed their children again. Martin able to feed his plants. And yeah, get their bellies full. Let's see. What are the plans for next month?
Next month we'll have a new release on Noise.
Nice.
A little bit faster this time, as the last one was quite slow. So we will balance that one out. And yeah, that's basically it for next month.
So will there ever be a 300 BPM noise?
Who knows? Why not?
Looking forward to that one. So let's see. The next show is going to be the 26th of August, which we're going to be 1, 2, 3, in 4 weeks from now. So yeah, anybody still have some vacation plans in the next coming 4 weeks, or is everybody pretty much staying at home? Chris?
No, not for me.
Oh, I saw you shaking.
Just working. Next year will be my vacation.
Oh, next year. Okay.
Yeah.
Peter?
Nothing planned up to now, so I guess I'll stay at home.
Martin?
No, I hate vacations. After 2 days, I feel like I'm in the wrong place and I need to get back home and work. I love my work, so what would I need a vacation for?
Go on vacation, get a music making laptop, and make tracks on the laptop. At least a start.
Yeah, that would be totally me.
Well, at least you're getting out.
Yeah.
Making music while having Gozlamer all day long. So yes, once again, everybody, Gabberdisco 61, reaching beyond the limits. €5 for tracks. Go get them right now. And once again, if I said before, go support Gabberdisco, because without your support, Gabberdisco are not able to create more and exciting tracks for you people. So for next month on the 26th, we will have a new noise release, and yeah, there's nothing much more to add. Peter, you have something more to add for the people here on Twitch?
You mean famous last words?
Famous last words.
Okay. Go out and do something that makes you happy, because happiness is all that counts in the end.
Nice. Also, forgot to mention, do you have any bookings?
Yeah. On August the 9th, I'll be playing in Berlin at a festival called Summercore, where I'll most likely be playing a Gabberdisco set.
Nice. Martin, any bookings?
No, I didn't take anything for summer. I had requests, but no. Next one will be at the very beginning of October, and it will be Gabberdisco, so
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that and enjoying not having to spend my time on train stations, trains, planes, and the likes.
Any last words? No last words.
No last words
No
from
last
me.
words. Chris, do you only have last words, or do you have something special to tell
Well,
us?
I do have last words.
Okay. So,
drink-
what are your last words?
Drink your water, eat your guzleme, and stay cool.
Especially in this hot weather. So, once
Oh, yeah.
again, everybody, we'll be back at the 26th of August. So, let's do a quick shout out to other chatters in here. Those are Der Klompy, Hekteka, Hoeknie Reestrup, The Speed Freak Official Antique, Stormtrooper, Ik Ga Hard, DJ Paul, Gabberdisco 123, Spenny Spen, Alicia, aka Spiril, and Radio Achterbaan. And also, Hakkepeter, thank you very much for the 10-month subscription. Yeah, we are going to sign off for today. So, by the way, also to all you lurkers there, thank you very much for joining here today's show. So, if you are going on a holiday, have a great holiday, have a great summer, and see you all next month again. So, everybody, ciao bello and ciao bella.
Charlie, let's face it. We all know that Christmas is a big commercial racket.
Christmas time is here, and Christmas songs you love to hear. Thoughts of joy and hope and cheer, but mostly shopping, shopping, shopping. Christmas time is here, the sleigh bells and the red nose deer.